What's going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Baylor versus BYU college basketball matchup going down Tuesday, January 9th, 2024. Just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, the games that I love the most, including my daily $19 best bet, make sure that you head on over to Pickdawgz.com and click the Premium Picks tab at the top of the page. Well, let's get to this one between Baylor and BYU. And Baylor coming into this one with a record of 12-2 on the year after a third straight victory. The most recent one, a 75-70 overtime win over Oklahoma State on the road to start Big 12 conference play. Meanwhile, BYU starting their Big 12 tenure with a loss, falling to Cincinnati at home 71-60. And I'll start with Baylor. That 75-70 win, they barely covered the 4.5 points they were laying in that game. I was on Baylor in that game, and it was a slam dunk, a breakaway dunk with less than a second to go that got me the cover there. I'm sorry for everybody who had the bad beat on the other side in that game, but it was still a solid performance from Baylor. I mean, I shouldn't say solid performance, but it was a good result for Baylor considering the struggles that they had in that game. This is a Baylor team that leads the country in three-point shooting, and that was something that I was banking on them, doing well in this game to be able to pull away. Baylor still won this game by 5 points despite shooting just 2 of 15 from three-point range. Just did really well in terms of playing some solid defense. They allowed Oklahoma State to have their way inside the paint and shoot 63.6%. They shot 80% from the foul line, but still managed to get the job done from, in terms of holding Oklahoma State down behind the arc. And Baylor shot 50% from 2-point range, 11 of 14 at the line. So they did their job. And now, they go back home to take on BYU, a BYU team that I rode by double digits in that game against Cincinnati. And BYU just got punched in the mouth. It was nip and tuck in the first half, and BYU just had no answer when Cincinnati got up off the mat. I mean, this was a BYU team that was crushing teams left and right at home. They beat Wyoming by 24, Bellarmine by 42. Even in the comparable games, they beat San Diego State by 9, beat NC State on neutral floor by 9 as well. But like I said, Cincinnati came in. They came in with a plan, and once the tide turned, BYU had no answer. This is still a BYU team that's solid. Top 20 in adjusted offensive efficiency, top 10 in adjusted defensive efficiency. They have all these great shooting metrics, and the thing that's going to be key here is if their fifth ranked 3-point defense can hold up against Baylor. But I'm worried about BYU on the road. I mean, BYU, the only time we saw them on the road this season, again, they got slapped in the mouth by a physical Utah team. A Utah team is not necessarily known for their offensive prowess, but they still scored 73 points in that game. And BYU, again, had no answer. And I think that's what we could see here against Baylor. I think Baylor's going to take it to them. This should be a great matchup. But in the end, I like Baylor at home. I think BYU, they still have a little bit to prove here, in my opinion. So give me give me Baylor over BYU. Baylor laying the 3 points at home in this one. That's going to be my free pick. But just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, you can find those at Pick Dawgz Premium. While you're at Pick Dawgz, check out our betting tools. They're 100% free. They're the best betting tools in the business and tools that you want to make sure that you have in your back pocket when you're making your best bets for the day's action. And while you're at our YouTube channel, make sure you have notifications turned on so you can be the first to be in the know when the newest content drops here at Pick Dawgz. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon.